Manifesting your ideal pregnancy and birth. 4 simple steps. Manifesting pregnancy might not be the most common thing clients come to me for, but it is something that pops up in my sessions from time to time. And while the idea of using manifestation techniques to help you fall pregnant might seem far-fetched, or even like it's going against nature, I can assure you it's not. Just as you can use manifestation to help you attract money and love, so too can you use it to help you to manifest your ideal pregnancy and birth. I would also like to mention that this topic is of particular importance to me given that I recently manifested my own baby, and helped a client of mine to successfully fall pregnant using manifestation. I have included my client's story at the end of this post. So today I want to share with you the manifesting techniques I used myself, and with my client, to manifest a baby, ideal pregnancy and birth experience. How to manifest your ideal pregnancy and birth. 4 simple steps. Step 1. Intention. The very first step that I took to becoming pregnant was to set the intention that I was open and ready to receive a baby. I didn't declare, "I am pregnant," or use any forceful manifesting techniques, rather I silently said to the universe that if there was a baby waiting to come through, and have me as its mummy, I was ready for them. What's important to note about this first step is that I didn't tell the universe, "Make me pregnant," or pretend I already was pregnant, and this is because doing so would have caused me to feel a sense of resistance and as if I was lying to myself. And this is the first place where I see people go wrong when trying to manifest a baby. They think that they need to imagine that it's already happened, but this can actually just cause them a sense of upset and put more attention on the fact it hasn't happened yet. A far more powerful way to go about the process is to imagine that it is going to happen in the very near future. This keeps you in vibrational alignment and allows you to stay in the energy of excitement. Step 2. Invitation. The second step that I took was to communicate directly with my baby and invite her in. And I was very deliberate in how I did this. The moment my husband and I began trying to conceive, I expanded my consciousness by imagining my energy opening up to the heavens, and then silently invited my baby to come through. I told her that she was welcome and that I was open and ready for her. I continued to visualize my energy open and expansive with a red glow coming from the place of my womb. I did this for a few minutes and then let it go, content in knowing that I had done my part, and she would come when she was ready. Please note I only practiced expanding my consciousness and inviting her in once. I believe communicating directly with your future baby is a very important part of the process because falling pregnant is a co-creation between the both of you. Step 3. Visualization. The third step and manifesting technique I used was visualization. This was done prior to becoming pregnant and throughout my pregnancy. Prior to becoming pregnant, I would spend a few moments here and there imagining what it would look and feel like to be pregnant in the near future. As mentioned in point 1, this kept me in the energy of excitement. During my pregnancy was when I really kicked my visualization up a notch, and this was due to the fact I needed it to help me change my vibration and manifest my ideal pregnancy. This was because, shortly after becoming pregnant, I started to experience some of the not-so-pleasant side effects of being pregnant, such as morning sickness, bloating, constipation, leg cramps and exhaustion. This caused me to lose touch with the unicorn pregnancy I had always hoped for and made me start to focus on all the negatives. I remember thinking to myself, "Juliet, you're a manifestation coach who stands by the belief that you create your own reality, so it's time for you to step up and put your manifesting skills to the test." And that's exactly what I did. Even though I felt sick and exhausted, I did precisely what I would tell my clients to do, and that's start to imagine my life as I wanted to be, and not how it was right then. To do this, I created a vision board depicting a woman who was pregnant and feeling the way I wanted to feel. Carefree, healthy, happy, vibrant, peaceful and also productive. Which was the complete opposite of how I was feeling. By focusing on this vision board, I was able to divert my attention from the so-called negatives of being pregnant and place it where I wanted to be instead. In addition, I gave careful attention to the words I was using. When someone asked me how my pregnancy was going, my response was always, "Great. This has been a very easy pregnancy for me. I feel really blessed." And if you're wondering if I said this even when I was feeling tired and exhausted, the answer is yes. Because the story you keep telling is the life you keep getting. This means that if you want to change your pregnancy experience from one that's less than ideal to vibrant, healthy and happy, you need to start telling the story that reflects that. Step 4. Surrender. Lastly, I always made sure I remained in a state of surrender. I was not attached to trying to fall pregnant in a specific time frame, and I was not attached to having a strict birth plan. Rather, I had clear intentions while remaining open and flexible. And the reason surrender is such a key part of successful manifesting is because you need to be unattached to your manifestations in order for them to show up. Contrary to what a lot of people believe, you cannot will your manifestations into reality. And this is because you cannot be in need of something and have it show up in your experience, for that very need creates a sense of lack within you which actually pushes what you want away from you. And in all my years manifesting, this is the part one see people struggle with the most. They try to use techniques like visualization to fall pregnant and manifest their desires, yet all the while they are attached to the outcome so it doesn't happen. This is why, when I teach people about manifesting, I don't just cover mainstream techniques, rather, I focus on a unique approach to manifesting, one that enables you to align with your desires so you no longer feel as though you are attached to them. The result? So what was the result of me applying all the steps and techniques mentioned above? I fell pregnant on the first go. Check mark. My negative pregnancy symptoms quickly diminished after creating my vision board. Check mark. Changing my story led me to start living my story, which was an incredibly easy pregnancy, and check mark. I had the most productive and profitable 6 months of my life, creating and launching my first online program.